What's up, guys? It's JohnReavesLive, and today we're going to be checking out a song from BTS. This is 134340 Pluto, and I'm freaking stoked about it. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all a little story. I freaking think Pluto's a planet, okay? That's just me. I was raised with there being 9 planets, and Pluto was one of them. And I feel bad for my homie Pluto, and I'm glad that BTS took a moment to talk about Pluto. I don't know what they're saying about Pluto, but I'm glad they're talking about it. So let's get into this video right freaking now. If y'all are new to my channel and you're a fan of Pluto and you think Pluto's a planet, hit that sub button and let's do this. 3, 2, 1, freaking boom! Also, before this video starts, I just want to say it's Monday, and I hope you're having a blessed, freaking awesome week.
나의 계절은 언제나 너였어. 내 차가운 심장은 영하 248도. 네가 날 지운 그날 멈췄어.
I am loving the music in the background. This is very jazz inspired, and they're just having fun with it. You can tell whoever wrote this song is definitely having fun just writing this music and kind of like getting in that groove of this song. The style of this is very different from everything else I've heard of BTS as far as just musically, but I really dig it. I really like that a lot. It reminds me of like kind of like a dark lit ballroom or like a bar or something like that. Like this sound a lot. And then the lyrics, dude. Definitely talking about my homeboy Pluto.
언젠가 너도 이 말을 이해하겠지. 나의 계절은 언제나 너였어. 내 차가운 심장은 영하 248도. 네가 날 지운 그날 멈췄어. 어제까지는 함께였는데 무서울 정도로 똑같은 하루 속에 딱 너만은 내 솔직히 말해 네가 없던 1년쯤 좀 덤했지 흔히 말하는 미련도 어떤지 난 날 이젠 깜빡 네 향기 따윈 기억도 안 나 잠깐 근데 어디선가 맡아봤던 향수인데 기억이 어렴풋이 피어날 듯해 저기 고개를 돌려보니 환하게 웃으며 다가오는 네 옆엔 안녕
어떻게 지내?
나는 뭐 잘 지내 왠지 터질 듯한 내 심장과는 달리 이 순간 온도는 영하 238
I love that line that says I once belonged to the sun's world. I love that. So freaking
함께 나와의 여전히 미소 띈 날 지켜보지 의미도 너도 다 없는 불규칙의 궤도 현실 기억하기 힘든 숫자와 어둠의 수로 그래도 계속 난 너의 주위를 맴돌겠지
I
Okay, so again, I feel like that song was definitely talking about the planet Pluto, and I absolutely love that they took the story of Pluto and turned it into a beautiful song that, again, you could either apply it to the story of Pluto, or you could use this and apply it to like your relationships and how kind of like, you know, just you're forgotten or something like that afterwards, you know? I feel like they're so poetic with their songs, and I feel like they have such a depth to them. Like, you can look at this song for so many different ways, and again, the music in it was so different. It reminded me of like a lounge type music, and I like that a lot too. It's different from anything that I've heard of theirs. And I will say this as well, as far as vocals go, I really like that the first time we heard the chorus coming in, it was Jimin, and then the second time we heard the chorus coming in, it was Jin. And I feel like their voices were very similar, but you could hear their personalities in their voice, and that's really what separated them, because they were essentially hitting that same note going into the chorus, and then that same first note, you were like, is that Jimin? Is that Jin? Who is this? And then you heard at the end of those lines, you could hear their accents a little bit, and you could really differentiate who that was going into the ending of that line. I like that a lot. And then I love the rap here. So I don't know, man. I cannot wait to see this live. We're going to check out a live video, but before we do that, we're going to be watching RM talk a little bit about this song and give me a little bit of clarity if this is about the planet Pluto. Let's freaking do this. Swipe it!
4340이죠. 요거 원래 트랙이 있나? 요것도 키가 굉장히 많이 올라갔어요. 한 3키 정도? 한 3키 정도 올라갔는데, 이게 원 제목이 콜미였지. 들어보시면 피치가 낮죠. 사실 전 피치 낮은 버전이 더 좋아요. 분위기가 더 살아서. 비트가 굉장히 독특하고 플루트 사운드와 아주 핵심이 되는 그런, 이 인스트를 너무 좋아해서 꼭 멜로디를 제가 쓰고 싶었는데 너무 어렵더라고요. 왜냐면 들어보시면 이 get back 이게 되게 이 복스가 계속 반복이 돼요. 근데 이게 두 마디만
I really like the bass line that's going through there too. It's very funky, and it's got a cool tone to it. I'm gonna go back.
이 get back 이게 되게 이 복스가 계속 반복이 돼요. 근데 이게 두 마디마다 나와요. 그래서 랩 쓸 때 너무 거슬리는 거예요. 이게 계속 제가 막 주절 하고 있는데 get back 그러니까 짜증이 나가지고 막 이러면서 짜증나, 이거 없었으면 좋겠다. 근데 그게 있어야 좋은 건데 이거 없으면 좋겠다 해서 피독 형한테 전화해서 형 이거 복수 좀 줄여주면 안 돼요? get back 이것 때문에 랩을 못 쓰겠어요. 그래가지고 굉장히 줄여서 봐서 다시 랩을 쓰고 그 다음에 녹음을 했었습니다. 사실 이 노래, 그리고 이 노래는 좀 특이하게 제가 아마 막 삼성역 막 그런 주변을 걸으면서 썼었어요. 그 이어폰 끼고 걸어가면서 썼었어요. 사실은 뭐 그럴 만한 노래는 아닐 수도 있어요. 잔잔하고 되게 분위기가 딱 있는 노래라. 어쨌든 이 키도 보컬 친구들의 음역에 맞춰서 음역이 올라가서 좀 많이 애를 먹었는데 의외로 가사는 굉장히 금방 나왔습니다. 제가 평소에 써두었던 라인들이랑 네, 뭐 그런 것들이 합쳐져서 좀 가사는 빨리 나왔던 것 같고, 그리고 이 노래는 아시겠지만 크레딧을 보신 분은 알겠지만 우리 줄리아 하트와 이제 가을방학에서 계시는 정바비 형님, 제가 가을방학 진짜 좋아하거든요. 가을방학 진짜 팬이에요. 근황, 오래된 커플, 뭐 시도로 네가 안고 싶을지 너무 많죠. 명곡이 진짜 많은데 가을방학 콘서트 한번 가려고 막 제가 예매했었었는데 예매해볼까 막 아무튼 막 되게 노력을 했었던, 막 뭔가를 알아봤었던 그런 기억이 어렴풋이 납니다. 아직도 약간 가을방학 공연은 꼭 가고 싶고, 아무튼 같이 작업하셔서 굉장히 영광이었고, 정바비 형님이 좀 메인 파트의 가사를 써주셨고, 제가 인트로 부분을 좀 바꿨죠. 제가 바꿨었고, 아무튼 그렇게 해서 저와 정바비 형님의 공조로 가사가 완성이 된 굉장히 좋은 노래고, 소재와 트랙의 승리라고 생각해요, 이 노래는. 네. 독특한 노래죠. 이 노래가 이 앨범에서 견인하고 있는 파트가 굉장히 크다는 생각을 해보면서.
Okay, so not gonna lie, I don't feel like we got really too much closer into knowing what the song was actually about, but I do love that we got to see what the actual writing process was like for RM here. Whenever you're on tour, so you can tell people that are like really in it for the music and then people that are really in it for the ride of touring. Because if you are a musician and you're touring, you're writing constantly. And in your downtime, when you're writing, when you're going between shows and stuff like that, if you're in a hotel room, you've got a lot of moments where you've got this downtime, and instead of like doing other things, you're writing a lot of music. It shows a lot about musicianship that they're writing so freaking much while they're on the road. A lot of the series that we've watched on Patreon with like Burn the Stage, Bring the Soul, and now Breaking the Silence, with all these series, you see them in their hotel rooms in their off time writing. And obviously they're going out and sightseeing some as well too, but they're doing a ton of writing on the road. And it's because it's really like, it's just you've got all this time to really invest into songwriting, and I like that a lot. So I think that's really cool that he wrote this and kind of was working on the beat while he was in that stadium. That's freaking awesome, and I could just see him walking around the stadium kind of like trying to get inspiration. And what he said about that get back part, that is a thing with songwriting that has often gotten me to where I have to shelf something for a while and then come back to it later because I've written something, and most of the time I'm trying to mess with my other band members. So I'll send them a song and I'll sing something really silly on it, but then that silly thing that I sung is the only thing I can hear with that song now. And now I've kind of ruined that song for myself. So I'll shelf it for a little while and then I'll come back to it later, and then I'll be able to work on it and actually write real lyrics to it. But it just made me think of that whenever he said he kept on doing that get back part. I've done that numerous times. Either way, let's get into the live performance right now. I, again, am doubling down. This song is about the actual planet Pluto, and BTS thinks that Pluto should be a planet too. So I'm getting a Pluto shirt. Let's do this. Freaking swipe it again.
Let's go. Hey, 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 oh, whoa. 이름은 영코너 나도 너의 별이었는데 넌 빛이라서 좋겠다 난 그런 널 바라보는데 무너진 완성에 남은 영웅은 의미가 있어 죽을 때까지 바뀌지 무더운 시선 아직 난 널 돌고 변한 건 없지만 사랑의 이름이 없다고 어떻게 별거 하나 정말로 에이스를 찾아낸 걸까만 내가 좀 달보다 못하고 뭘 어스크린 후에 복수적인 돈 어쩌면 거기 처음부터는 어색한 거야 언젠가 너도 이 말을 이해하겠지만 예전에 언제나 너였어 너였어 내 차가운 심장은 영화 이사와 또 네가 난 지금 그나 멈췄어 Let's go!
Voice is so good right there.
그리 다를 건 없네 똑같은 행사 속에 딴다만 없네 분명 언제까지는 함께였는데 무서울 정도로 똑같은 나를 속에 딴다만 없네 솔직히 말해 네가 없던 1년 중 그다음에 흔히 말하는 매년 중 어떤지 난 이제 갚아 네 향기 따윈 기억도 안 나 샤샤 근데 어디선가 맡아봤던 향수인데 기억이 어렴풋이 피어날 듯해 저기 고개를 돌려보니 환하게 웃으며 다가오는 네 옆에
I love hearing them do little pauses like that in the song where they're supposed to sing a little bit and they don't, and it's just kind of like a flex for them saying like we're not lip syncing. I like that a lot. Their voices in the first note is so good.
Let's go.
That is a part that I think live really hits a lot harder than it does in the album. It's like Jin and J-Hope's back and forth, like a mix between a chorus and a verse, really hits harder live, and it just sounds really good. Like, I love their back and forth here. This sounds really good. I'm going back. You totally just having fun walking off the stage right now.
Let's go.
Like, yes, I think the ending of that song hits so much differently live with Jin and J-Hope singing back and forth like that with one another, and I really like J-Hope's part here a lot more live. I really liked RM and Suga's parts a lot, and I don't know why, but just like the ending of that song in the recording just didn't sound as strong as it does here live, and I love seeing that. Like, just seeing the song kind of really come into its own in a live concert. They all crushed it, and then also V hitting those same notes that Jin and Jimin were hitting just goes to show how much range V has. I really enjoy that. I like that song a lot. And again, I like the lyrical context of the song. And I think that the actual song itself is freaking beautiful. And guys, again, it is the starting of the week. And I hope that you personally are having an amazing one. If you have anything at all that you need or that you want to speak to me about, please know that you guys can message me. All of my socials are at JohnReavesLive. So just hit me up and I will definitely get back to you guys. Spread some positivity out there. Be kind to one another. And I will catch you next time. Freaking toodles!